school?
Well, our first goal is to continue the progress that they've made over the last several years. The school has been progressing an upward trend of excellence. So that's the first goal. Second goal is making sure that we retain our great teachers. That is something that I want to see happen. I want to be able to, I don't want to be a distraction. I want teachers to come in and have what they need for their classrooms, for their students. So making sure we have everything available that needs to be available for the students. And then the last thing is making sure that we have a building that is conducive to learning and is a safe environment for our children. And you've seen that the last several years with with Alan Walters and his staff, making children feel comfortable and teachers environment. Plus, we're starting a new initiative this year, which is capturing kids' hearts, which is the basic premise is you have to capture their hearts before you can capture their head. So you can't teach me unless you know me type situation. And the teachers have been trained in that over the summer, and we're excited for that. Even though being kind and loving and caring is supposed to be something that's common sense in our lives, we have to realize that even though we might have had a bad day as adults, that these kids, some of them come from environments where we might be the only smiling face that they see the entire day. So we have to be able to put our situations aside, because our children are our number one priority, our biggest commodity. And if we don't treat them that way, and we don't treat them with a caring and loving, if we don't hold on to them and tell them that we're here for them, then we can lose them. What you do is every day you're at your door and you're greeting them, you're shaking their hand, you're asking them how their day was. You create social contracts in the class. So it's really the class and the teacher developing programs inside the room that they want to see happen. So kind of like their own family, their own sets of procedures and responsibilities that each child is going to have. It's instead of interrupting class, if a child is acting out, they use signs to get them back on track. So you might use a timeout sign, or you might use a hand gesture sign, meaning that if you say something negative, for every negative comment there should be 2 positive comments. It's just a program that we felt would be beneficial, especially at the middle school age, because we don't want to be considered we want people to want to come to this school. We want to be the best school in the district. We want all the schools to be the best schools, but we want people to go, that Georgetown Middle School, they treat their kids, they treat their kids with respect, they treat their kids with compassion, they treat their teachers the same way, and we want people to come to our environment and feel comfortable when they walk in this building. And that's essentially what capturing kids' hearts is. It's not just the kids, you're capturing the adults' hearts too. It's just making it a safe place for our children and our faculty.